We have our second pen from Endlesspens. Okay, we got the box open. This is a really, really, really exciting pen. I had never really considered any pens to be Grail pens because I never really thought about the definition, but I guess like this is definitely a Grail pen. I think in my head a Grail pen is something that is just pretty much not obtainable either through limited edition or price most of the time, probably both, but this one definitely has to be categorized as a Grail pen. I saw it first when the Coffee Monsters Co. unboxed hers, and I remember being like, I'm not gonna ever get this pen, but it would be nice to one day, because the price is very, very expensive. This is a very, very expensive pen, and I would not have been able to afford it at the regular price. Endlesspens dropped it during their Memorial Day sale, and then they also had an additional 20% off. So with that in mind, here we go. Whoa, this box is intense. Okay, it's like a butter case. Ooh, okay. Looks like it's been opened, but oh, wow. That is pretty. It's like a faux leather pen case with this little thing, button thing that kind of looks like a wax seal, but isn't. But it has the little, oh, it has the mama pelican and the baby pelican. Pelican? Pelican. I think I say pelican. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't know what this flap is for. Very sticky. There's a little bit of a hard, you can bend it, but there's a little bit of a hard stick inside of here. So there's this pen case. That's nice. Very nice brown color. This is the bed of the box. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, this is very heavy. Okay, I guess it was supposed to go like this. Oh, wow. Okay, it's stuck. Did I open it upside down? No. Did they place it in upside down? Feels like shouldn't a pen go through here? I don't know, whatever. Okay, some tissue paper. Here is the Pelikan booklet warranty, the 3-fold Pelikan warranty. Pelikan writing instruments are processed carefully, assembled by hand, and finally checked for quality and functionality. This warrants the quality and reliability of the Pelikan writing instruments. Okay, it's in several different languages. Okay, alright. Shows us how to fill it for the most part. What is this? Moments of Joy. Okay, it's like an ink catalog. I don't know if this comes with a warranty. I don't know if Endlesspens is an authorized retailer or not. I'll have to look that up. But it has that warranty booklet, dealer stamp, maybe not. So they don't take any pens back that are inked up, so I might dip this one because that's what I did with the Lamy 2000. I'm testing it out to see if it works for me, but let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Here's the pen. Wow, I'm nervous. This is the Pelikan M800, and I got it in the black-green model with a medium nib. Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty. I don't know if you guys can tell. The stripes are like a little uneven. Not uneven. Like each green stripe is a little raggedy, but it should be okay. Is this right here? I don't know if it's the resin. Like right there. Alright, black green for medium nib. This is the M800 model with an 18 karat gold nib. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, it's really light. Well, it's not like insanely light. I've tried it 400 in person and that was incredibly, incredibly light. I've also tried an M800, but it was like a special custom heavyweight one, so I don't remember what the actual M800 felt like. And I was kind of taking a gamble that it might not fit in my hand, or it might be too heavy. I probably should have researched all of this, but I was just obsessing over trying to get a pen through this sale, so I kind of went and splurged. But I'm really glad that I lucked out in that. So this is the clip. Very nice. We have the logo with the mama bird and the baby bird. It's super, super cute on the finial. I really, really love the gold trim. You can also get it in the silver color trim, but I don't know if it was available in the black and green. But we've got gold trim. What's it say? Germany, Pelikan, Sovereign, Germany. That's what it says on the band. And then Oh my gosh. Is this the transparent version? It's hard to tell. I know they said like, I'd heard that they changed the body material so it was no longer transparent and you couldn't see your liquid levels inside of the barrel. I just shone a flashlight on it. I don't think you can see through it. That's fine. Okay, this is my first Pelikan actually, and I wanted the M200 because that was affordable, but I don't know, it had a steel nib, and then the M400 was kind of light, and then the M600 was like okay, but it had a 14 karat gold nib, and then it was like everybody raves about the M800, which has the 18 karat gold nib, and I really like my Vanishing Point 18 karat gold nib, so I felt like maybe I would like this one too. And also, I don't know, it was kind of like I might as well just splurge for the M800 and never get the other models, hopefully, because I can't afford anything anymore after this. Wow, it is a beautiful nib. It's a two-tone nib. It has nice flourishes. I love the breather hole. I love the Pelikan with the little baby bird. And it says 18C-750 with an M, which indicates the gold content and the medium nib. There's the feed. Wow, it is extremely comfortable. This is like the perfect size. What is it like posted? Ooh, I like that it goes all the way over so you don't have any fear of like interfering with the piston. So it is a piston filler, and if I remember correctly, like the M400 and maybe the 600 have a plastic piston, internal piston, and this one has a metal one. I might have to fact check that. How's it turn? Why is it so tight? Okay. Ooh, you can feel like the air release in it. Okay, I think that's as far as it goes. It does have a flat end, I guess, for like a wrench or something. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try to wash this and then dip test this. Ooh, that closed really nicely. Of course, we're gonna use my Hobonichi Hon ink book. Today is June 2nd. New pen day. These stickers are from my shop, Two Sad Dumplings Co. That's the SKU number if you're interested, or that's the title of the new pen day. Sticker sheet if you're interested in buying that from my sticker shop. We're gonna use my handy dandy Pilot Yoshizuku Take-Sumi. Okay, moment of truth. This is so exciting. Wow, look at that nib. Jeez. Okay. Whoa, it's like a marker pen day. Pelikan Suv. How do you spell Suvron? Shoot. Is it on here? Yes. Suv 800 with a medium nib. Ooh, this is thick. It might be different because it's dipped, but let me change the camera angle and I'll show you guys the top-down view. Oh, the inside of the cap, it's hard to see, but there is an internal cap. I also like that there's so much room going down to the threads. You guys can't see. I think this is as close as I can get you, so I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm like holding the tripod right now. Oh my god. Look how thick that is. Pelikan Suv 800 medium Pilot Hiroshi Zuku Take-Sumi. It feels like a broad, which I'm not surprised because Western medium and gold nib, 18 karat gold nib, they tend to feel thicker. This is it unposted. Let me show you what it feels like posted. Oh, for me, posted, it is way too long. Look at that in my hand. It feels okay. Posted. Feels okay. Looks awkward. Awkwardly long. It's a little bit heavier and definitely back heavy when I post it. I'm struggling with this whole camera situation. But this is, like, look how long it is in my hand. Hello. I'm very happy with it. I think because it's kind of top heavy, I think I'll take off the cap. And it is one of the only pens that somehow feel like it has enough to be a pen of its own without the cap on the end. So that's really good. I want to compare it to the Lamy 2000 because I just unboxed that like a few days ago. I didn't realize I wasn't filming, but just imagine I wrote it. So the Pelikan is a tiny bit, just a hair thicker than the Lamy 2000. I don't know if you guys can even tell, but also it writes a little bit wetter than the Lamy. Very intense, but soft and smooth. I don't want to press down to try to flex this nib, so I'm not going to, but it's like the perfect amount of give. Like there's no, is it bouncy? It's not smushy bouncy like the Vanishing Point 18 karat nib is. Like you can tell for that one when I'm doing the Vanishing Point, I'm scared that I'm gonna compress too much. This one's kind of just like very, very, very buttery. A tiny, tiny amount of feedback. And then just overall, no resistance. It's like you don't have to try to control it on the page, and you also don't have to try to fight any resistance. With the Lamy, definitely more control and feedback. That's really funny because this was like the smoothest nib I'd ever written with. So, but you can definitely tell that the thickness of these lines is thinner than this one. Can you guys tell? I want to also try some other sizes. I just found like a different page to test on, but we're just gonna call it like New Pen Day. Pelikan 800 medium nib comparisons. See, I always do this. Like, I always end up posting anyways, even though I say, oh, it's not comfortable for me. I think it's because, like, it doesn't feel complete to me without just posting it, because it's like, oh, I have to remember where I put the cap or something, you know? So, I wish I could adjust this camera angle. I'm kind of standing now, but this is kind of close. So, what should I write? Another thing I like about this, I was having issues with the texture of this pen, but because of these are like coated in resin, I don't know, they have a smooth glossy finish, so like it doesn't bother me, whereas the Lamy 2000, the unfinished brushed wire texture kind of is not great with my hands. So anyway, we're gonna say nib width test Pelikan medium. I'm still so shocked by how thick this line is. I don't mind it, but I'm only gonna get like a few words in if I'm using such a small notebook, especially with the Hobonichi grids. Lamy 2000 nib width test. Sorry, I was thinking and then I wrote the names and the nib test backward. Should I do it again? Let me just write nib width test so I can see it all in this same line with test. We're also standing now and filming and writing, so my writing angle might change. This is the Platinum 3776 Century nib width test. You can hear the feedback, or I can hear the feedback on this one. 3776 with a coarse nib, which I guess is kind of like a double broad. So this is thicker than the Pelikan. But this is Monteverde Toucan ink, I think. This one is the Esterbrook SD. Darn it, I wanted to write nib width test. Nib width test. Esterbrook SD medium. So this medium is definitely thinner. It might be similar to the Lamy 2000. That's a Western nib. This is a Yovo nib. This is Kaweco nib width test. Kaweco Sport double broad. Kaveks use Yovo nibs. Is that right? I believe so.
Hey friends, today is November 1st, also known as Fountain Pen Day, and I made this video for the Pelikan M800 when I first got it back in like May or June, and I don't know, I think I was just having a bad night, but I dip tested the pen and it was absolutely amazing, and I felt like it was the best pen I'd ever bought, and that this was the end of all pens. Like, I was done. And then I woke up the next morning and the cap was squeaking a little when I would turn it, and it didn't feel as smooth as I thought it would be, or I thought it was, and it was kind of heavy too. So then I was a little sad. On top of that, like, I felt really bad about spending so much on such a fancy pen, and I just didn't feel like I deserved it at the time, because I don't know. I just didn't feel like I deserved to spend that much on myself, I guess. We're not gonna get into that. But basically, fast forward to this day, like when you dip a fountain pen, the feed gets pretty saturated, so it takes a while to write it dry. So I think I wrote this dry. And then I enjoyed the pen so much with the Pilot Iroshizuku Take-Sumi ink that I actually decided to fill it up. And this is what I did. I filled it up and I am journaling about it in this scene about how much I like it. And I'll just read a little bit of that for you. It says, "First fill, OMG, this is so broad. It writes beautifully though. I am standing, posted, comfortable too. This ink is perfect for this pen. I cannot believe I got a Grail pen. Thank you to Endlesspens for the incredible sale. It does feel a teeny tiny bit heavy, but perhaps off camera it'd be better. I don't know / like the fact that I cannot see the ink content at all. That kind of sucks for a piston filler. It also feels a little bit back heavy. The grip section seems smaller / short. The two-tone nib is beautiful though." So yeah, I had mixed feelings. Like, this was a very, very pleasant pen to use. And then I wrote it dry and then I put it away. I put it away for like 2-3 months until October. And I inked it up with Andoryllium Colossal Squid Dark. I think that's what the ink is called. And it was beautiful. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. It was so smooth, so buttery, so everything that I needed, that I have another one on the way. The Atlas Stationers they have a sale. It's ongoing for this weekend. Hopefully I can post this video in time, but they're selling the Pelikan M800s for a really, really good price in their doorbusters. I will put that in the description down below. And also, Pen Boutique, they're selling the M800s as well, and they're selling like more unique color versions of it, not just the blue, green, red, and black that Atlas has. And then I'll also link the Endlesspens link as well, because they're having their Black Friday Blitz. I don't know too much about it. I am an affiliate for Atlas and Pen Boutique, so obviously I'm more familiar with those shops, and I decided to support Atlas on this one. But I'll put it all in the description so you guys can click around and read that. But always appreciate every single one of you who uses my link or my code for these websites. You can't combine the code with the already existing discounts. Sometimes you can. Just try it in your cart, like add it to your cart and try it. But no matter what, like, affiliates get commission if you purchase through their link. So just so you know, it really helps us creators who are doing things like that. Back to the screen, I wanted to test how flexible this nib was because it was so soft. So I zoomed in a little bit and you can kind of see, like, I'm applying pressure and the tines aren't that flexible. They are like soft, but it's not a flex nib, and I was actually a little bit afraid of damaging it, so don't do that. I will admit it was pretty cool to see though. In this scene, I'm also testing out the pen case, and I think I concluded that it's not really a pen case. It's more of a fancy pen wrap for, like, if you were to initially gift this pen to somebody. I kept it in this case for like 2 or 3 days, but it just wasn't practical keeping it in there and like using the expandable string to wrap around it. I don't know, it was just like too much work for what felt like not much protection for the pen. Plus it's kind of tight in there. That was like the dry time. And then maybe the pen sleeve is meant for some of the thinner pens. There's some nice like M600s on the Pen Boutique website too for their doorbusters, so you should check those out. But some people find the M600 to be the perfect size. I've tested a few of those, may or may not have gotten one, but for me the M800 is just a tad bit heavy, and what I've found is that I have to not keep it posted and just hold the cap, and I thought I would be annoyed by that, but now it's not as bad. Like, I don't mind it at all. It makes me feel like I'm intentionally sitting at my desk holding the cap and writing with this gloriously luxurious pen. So if you can get it at these discounted prices, you absolutely should. And I don't know, I think I'm just really happy to be able to share this pen with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful fountain pen day, fountain pen weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Check out more videos here and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye!